Hello, and welcome to day one of Manifestation Magic Masterclass. My name is Jessica Miklas. I'm a life coach, certified body talk practitioner, and Karuna Reiki master. I'm so stoked for you to be here. These activations are super powerful and life-changing. These are tools I use all the time, and they really changed my life. So I'm really grateful to be able to share these with you today. This is day one. We're going to be activating new pathways. We're going to be changing your brain, literally. So take this seriously. Turn off your phone, find a quiet space without direct distractions so that you can be fully present here and now. Make sure that you're getting lots of rest and staying well hydrated while you are taking this class. First, today, we are going to set the intention. What is it that you want to manifest in your life? What is something really juicy you want to bring in? It's something that you want to gain clarity on. So maybe you're not quite certain exactly how you want it to show up quite yet. But that's okay, because we are going to get there. So no worries. So start with some topic or subject that you really want to call in. Maybe you want to bring in a new lover, or maybe you want more money. Those are really popular ones, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with wanting more money or wanting a new lover. So first, you set the intention. I highly recommend getting a journal and writing down what your intention is. Write down your intention and then make it into a permission statement. This is a statement that permits your energy, permits your brain, permits you to allow this thing into your life. It's really important. So let's say you want a new lover. You're going to rephrase that to, I give myself permission to attract a new lover into my life. That's one example, and there are many other examples. But I give myself permission, or I allow, are really good ways to open up your energy field to receive. That's an important distinction. Next, we're going to write out our stories. So make sure you download the workbook. That way you can be following along in your journal. So we're going to write out our stories. What are your stories? What are your stories about the thing that you are trying to bring into your life? If it's a new lover, is it something like, men are scary, nobody wants me, there's no one out there for me, I don't even really know what I want, I don't even really know who I want to be with. These are stories. Think about your parents. What are your parents' feelings and beliefs around these topics? Look at your parents' relationship. Look at your parents' relationships with their parents. This can be very informing. It can tell you a lot about how they feel about interacting with the opposite sex, if you're looking at drawing in a lover, or money. How do your parents and their parents feel about money? Some of our parents grew up in different economic times, different times financially. Some of us have grandparents that lived through the Great Depression. We're no longer in that energy field, but those beliefs and that energy lives on in us. So it's really important that we rewrite our stories, rewrite our DNA, and change our brains so that we can write new stories for the following generations. This work seems somewhat trivial at times, may seem like you're not doing anything, but I assure you, you are doing a lot, and you are changing the world by changing your mind. So go ahead and write down around 20 stories. These are going to look like a sentence long. I would say 20, really push for it. You'll probably start to create a habit out of, creating stories. So you'll be in the shower and suddenly a story will come to mind and you'll be like, oh, that's another thing I need to put on my list. I never even thought of that. So really stay open to more things coming in. When you're done writing out your stories, we're going to transform and alchemize your stories to be more affirming and more positive. This way, you're attracting versus repelling with fear. So if your story was, let's say, with love, I don't think there's anyone out there for me. A more affirming story would be, there is someone perfect for me out there, and I'm going to find them. Or, there's lots of people out there that would be a great match for me, and they're coming my way now. These are way more affirming. They don't address the fear aspect, but it's really important to observe your more fearful and negative stories before you create positive ones. You have to know what is there and what is present, and observe it with compassion and kindness before you alchemize it into something that is powerful, empowering, and affirming of your co-creative abilities. When you're done, pick about 3 to 5. Write these down and put them in places where you can see them. Say these stories out loud. Really feel through it. Feel through the negative ones as you read those, and then feel through the more affirming and positive ones, and as you read those, you're going to feel a difference. Those feelings are super important to manifestation, because those feelings are what is attracting something into your field. So this is all for day 1. Thank you for being here. Sat Nam.